Hi everyone. This is a quick video to help you get started with your scratchboard assignment as we discussed in class. First, you need 2 printouts of your approved photograph. One you'll physically attach onto your scratchboard. One you will just use as reference to help you make marks to follow the form. You're making directional marks to imitate the textures that you see, and you're building up to contrast. You're removing the black surface to expose the white surface, and you need to do this very methodically, a section at a time, and the lines you make follow the forms, the direction of the textures. So after you've attached your black and white image onto one side of your scratchboard, flip it over. Take the supplied piece of chalk I've given you, chalk, white chalk. A section at a time, apply the white chalk so you can transfer the image carefully onto your scratchboard surface. Flip the piece of paper over, ballpoint pen, trace the shape you wish to draw. Think about contrast. Keep areas dark to light. The marks will be scratched away with your tool. There you go. And build up light to dark. Start with very light marks to darker lines. Don't try to do too much all at once. Okay? So trace out different shapes that you see and think about the direction of those shapes. How do things grow or move? Most of you are using animals, which you think of the direction of the fur. Here I'm thinking of the direction of the growth of the plant's leaves. After you've drawn out an area, take your tool and scratch very light to dark, okay? Do not press too hard all at once, and do not outline shapes. Okay, the white outline of the chalk will help you see the shapes you need. And change the direction of the mark you make, the texture, to get to the light white areas you need. You're drawing in reverse. You're building up white from dark, instead of like when you draw with a pencil, dark to light. And this takes a little time to build up the marks that you would need. You'd use like a cross-hatching kind of pattern, perhaps. I want to imitate the prickly texture I see in the plants. The white chalk can be easily removed with your kneaded eraser and gently with your hands. I've supplied 2 other videos that I had found on YouTube to give you more artist examples. Remember, you're building up to the contrast. A white shape against a black shape will give you the contrast you need. And the tissue paper I've given you, tracing paper, uses a protective sheet, and save an additional printout that you don't trace on top of so you can refer to it as reference. So you're tracing from one, referring from another, and section at a time you're building up areas of lines that show light and dark and textural elements. Any questions? Let me know. Thanks.